Hi everybody, I'm Grahtles.
I'm Sunken Ship.
I'm Joy, and this is
Ladies in the City.
Welcome to our take on City Skylines multiplayer.
Ladies in the City will premiere every Sunday at 12:30 Eastern.
We'd like your feedback, so please come hang out with us. And don't forget to
like, comment, and subscribe.
Hi everyone, I'm Grahtles, and welcome to a new episode of Ladies in the City. This is episode 6 already. Can you believe it? 6 weeks that we've been doing this. It's so crazy. So this is my second round, and I am so excited. Again, I love working with Sunken Ship and Joy. It's just been such a pleasure. We do keep in touch quite often, and almost every day, it seems like. I think it is every day. But yeah, we always, encourage each other and really just, help each other through, the struggles of YouTube. So I'm excited to do a second round and jump in here and see what they've done. Now, we pre-record everything, so I'm not sure what's going on yet. So I do have a little bit of notes of what they did, but I don't know where it is or anything like that. So what I saw with you the last 2 weeks is my first time seeing what they did. But in here, when I'm pre-recording, I have no clue of where it is, or I just have an idea of what they did. So let's go ahead and get started and jump in and see what they did. Okay, so here we are in the city, and wow, it's grown so much. Wow, there's a whole new neighborhood over here. I know Sunken did a fishing village. Yep, right here. Wow, that is really nice. I love the way she put it in. The keys are there, really nice. And we do have a nice setup. I like the setup over here. So I'm super excited. Ooh, what are we gonna do today? So I can't wait to see. I'm just so excited. Yeah, look at all the details here. And then we have the water, the electric. Perfect. And then that looks like a Joy build. Definitely. Because Joy is known for doing these cute little things like that, setting up little markets and everything. I just love it. And then this also looks like a Joy build to me. So I'm pretty sure Joy put this in. And I think she said she put in just the beginning of a forestry spot. Let's go take a look. I think it's over here. Yeah, there it is in that corner. So that looks like where she wants to start a forestry area. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll go through like I did the last time, see what we need. I really don't like this industrial area the more I look at it. It's just quite a mess. Maybe we'll take a look at that. I'll talk to the girls and see if I can, delete it or something and just start over and just sort it out. Because looking at it, it's just a mess. So yeah, let me go text them and see what they say. And if they say it's okay to destroy that industry and rebuild it up, I'll do it. And then, of course, we'll go through what our needs are and try to fulfill those. So I'll be right back. Okay, so while I wait for the girls to get back to me, let's go through what we need to put in. So it looks like a university. Definitely a university. We have a lot of students that need to go, and I think we can fill in a little bit of fire, a little bit of police. We'll just throw a couple of things in where we need it. Now here's that industry area, and we have one way in and one way out. It's actually the same in and out. It's just one road. So I think maybe we'll go through that and we'll see if we can fix that up. Yeah, they just got back to me, so yeah, that's a good possibility. So the only thing Joy doesn't want me to touch is that little water tower park she made, which is completely fine because it's not in the industry area. Okay, so I was just looking at my notes, and we do need to rename this biofuel bus depot for Ninja. Apparently Joy did it and it got deleted or something, so we're just going to pop that in. And I do notice that biofuel is misspelled. I will have to tell Sunken Ship to see if she can fix that for me. Okay, so let's get started with this industry. So the first thing we're going to do is just overlook what we have. So we have like the coal power plants, the recycling centers, the water, and I think a warehouse down in here. And I think some of this stuff was renamed, so that's fine. But then we're gonna just blow it up. I think we'll just rerun some new roads, and I might put a slip road in to get the people right off of the highway there, right into the industry, to kind of just let up some of the traffic on the inside of here. It wasn't too bad, but I think it'll help a bit. Okay, so let's start blowing this up, because we're just going to rerun completely a new road network. On top of it, I think I want to try to level out a little bit of the land so it's not so crazily done. It just helps with the road running. It sounds like Roadrunner. I'm getting off track. Anyway, so we're going to try to level out some of this land, and then we'll run some roads. Now, she did put some paint in here for the concrete. I'm going to try to just go over it. Not too worried about it. It is the industry area. If we were going to build something over here different, then I would definitely delete all the concrete. But for now, I think it's fine. Okay, so let's get into this. So I just ran a road across there because I wasn't going to move the warehouse. And then I'm going to put the water on the top. I think the recycling off to the next level. And I also cleaned up some of the electric. So I think I get rid of the 2 coal power plants and just replace it with an oil. This way it only gives us 1 oil compared to the 2 coal, if that makes sense. It's just more, I think, productive. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so yeah, I just go ahead and I start reorganizing this, and then I start zoning in for our just small goods industry. So yeah, I hope you like it. So I also believe that Joy put in a cafe and a restroom, so I do include that in the build as well. Like she said, it's for people that work here. They can get a drink, they can use the bathrooms, and it's just convenient, and I put the bus stop right by it, so it works out well. So here we just jump in and take a look at the traffic and how it's flowing. And this is when I decide to delete that middle road and add a slip road off the highway. So it just helps with getting the traffic to come in without having to go through the inside of the city. So since I deleted that road, I had to move the bus path up a little bit. And then I go ahead and start running some paths and just adding a little bit more industry and filling in the space. So before I zoned in anymore the industry, I wanted to make sure the recycling plants can fit back to back, and they can. So yeah, that works out quite nice, and we could also add them anywhere else that we needed, but I really wanted to keep this pretty organized, just so we can find out where everything was and how many of each we had. Next, I just pop into the game and I add fire and police and services wherever it's needed, just to raise the land value up. So on behalf of the girls and I, we have been getting so much support from other City Skylines creators, and we wanted to support them back. So we decided to make a little highlight creator of the week and put it in our episodes. So here's our first one. Shukaboa. Shukaboa has an excellent City Skylines channel. If you haven't already, check him out. He is awesome. He keeps his audience completely enthralled into his content, and he also highlights with his little Shukaboa cat, and he adds it in so well. His editing is amazing. You won't be disappointed, trust me. Check it out. He's awesome. Next, I noticed that the city park leveled up, so I just added a couple of the new assets we got. We can't use the piers because we're not by any water, but, you know, we had the chessboard, so that's good. It did break some of the walks, so I did replace them. Here I just place a few more trees to kind of fill it in a little bit better. And we still have, I think, the play climbing thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's something like that. It's for the children. Here I jump in to see where we're going to put our university. And I think that spot right over in that top right corner there is the perfect spot. And here we go. We hit Big City. Yay! We get a new area. So I'm not really interested in it right now because I'm trying to figure out a layout for our university. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and use that area right over in here. And let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is delete this road in here. I hope the girls don't mind. I didn't ask permission this time, but it was going nowhere, so I figured it wouldn't matter too much. So I'm thinking about putting this administration office on some kind of like hill. I want it to really overlook the city, and I want it to kind of stand out, and I want when you enter the city that you can see it kind of up on this little hill in the distance. Hopefully, you know, their rendering is as good as ours when they come in. Next, I come in and start running the roads to the administration building. And I do want these on kind of like an angle, and I kind of mess around with them quite a bit until I get exactly what I want. So I really wasn't liking this road layout, so I kind of just went for the angled route. So it's coming straight, and then be on an angle facing the city. So that's just what I did. I just replaced it with a couple of simpler roads, but it works nice. I like it this way. So next I'm getting ready to place the dormitories, and this land down here was a little bit too wobbly, and I wanted to make sure that the path that I put down was nice and smooth and straight, because this is where our dormitories are going to sit. And oh my god, I just love the way the dormitories overlook this like bay part with the boats going around with the fishing village. It just looks so good. So I can't wait until you see it, because it just really, I mean, who wouldn't want their dorm on the water on a beach? I mean, I would. So I don't know how much studying I would get done, but it would definitely be fun. Next, I just take that paint that I had and extend it so the college can fill in this space. Now, this can also be expanded on later on if we want to add any kind of sports or it doesn't fit all the buildings. So yeah, I just kind of fill in just the space we have right in this kind of little corner we have. And this way I can place the dormitories. So finally, we're ready to place the dorms, and I'm super excited. I really love them down here. And I do two, and then I add a path in between them. And then I go ahead and put in the study hall, the groundskeeper, the book club, and the police academy, because that's what we all get for our first level when we put in our administration building. So really, guys, I mean, take a look at those dorms. Wouldn't you love to go to school here? I would. I wish they kind of made buildings that look like these dorms that were actually like condominiums that we could put on the water for like a semi-high density. That would look really good. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to keep going, and we're going to get finished with our college. So with the police academy, I wanted to put it on this side of the campus, and I wanted it pretty close to the residence over here. So what I did was I attached it to the road and then drew in the path and then turned it around. So this way it's facing the campus. Next, I head to the front of the building and I add a couple of the trees, and I learned how to use that line prop tool. So yay. So that is so much easier to put in trees. I love it. So anyway, I put in a couple of trees, and then I go into the unique buildings and I pick out the fantastic fountain. And I know we get fountains and statues with the college, but that's not until later. And this just looked really good out front, so I put it in. Next, we head back to the city park, and we got the climbing frame. So I couldn't think of the word before, I don't know why, but yeah, it's a climbing frame for the kids. And we go ahead and put them in, and I think we leveled up to level 5 now. So that was the last asset we needed to get. So that's pretty exciting. Next, we head back to the front of the college, and I level off this fountain. It's dropping off, and I don't want it to drop off. We kind of have a ridge behind the commercial buildings here, and it's okay. I think I delete some and just make them a little bit smaller, and then we just decorate the front. Next, I come in and pull in the existing bus route just down so it hits our college, so this way the people can get to the college quite easily. So next we go back to the front of the college and we start adding some paths. So this is kind of like its own little park and people can walk around through it, and it just looks really nice outside in this empty space to maybe just study and hang out. So I thought it looked really nice with it. So this is going to conclude this week's episode 6, and I really hope you enjoyed. We had a lot to do. We got it done, and I really hope you liked it. So here's a little overview of our industrial area, and I completely forgot to make these buildings historic because they are ugly, and Joy asked me to, and I completely forgot. I was not paying attention, obviously. So they leveled up to those ugly brown buildings, which are hard, but I guess we'll live with them. We did before. So yeah, I think this is just a little bit more organized. We're able to see our recycling, we're able to see our electric and our water and where we need to add to it. So next we're going to go ahead and head down to the college. And over here we put in our administration building. We put in the groundskeeper, the study hall, the book club, and some dorms, and the police academy, which is our first school. So I really hope you like this. I really like the way it came out. I think it just looks super nice on the water here with the boats going around with the fishing village. It just looks really cute. And we leveled up our park to level 5, so that's pretty good. So yeah, we got a lot accomplished. I want to leave a note that we all have playlists on our channel. So if you miss an episode, you can go to any one of our channels and all the episodes will be in there. And if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and I'll see you next week. Thanks a lot. Bye.